From the home of the Spirit Quartz, Buchenhoek, South Africa. Now this is quite unusual material, and I'll tell you why. Typically with the Spirit Quartz we have a central quartz crystal surrounded by smaller ones, whereas here we have core crystallization, which on an estimation I have is that the matrix may very well be chalcedony, which is another quartz, which would be in this case boteroidal, which has been dusted by tiny quartz crystals. From a color point of view, we have the color concentration would be around the outside edges of the crystal, so in this case a very mild undertone of amethyst. Also there's some reddishness to brownishness in these sections, which would be inclusions of hematite in stages of oxidation going into goethite. Now when you have a closer look, there's almost a third dimension when you look into these crystals, so there's an immense clarity going into the core, but I still can't figure out if the core is a chalcedony or if it's quartz, but I suspect that it's chalcedony because here we see no telltale signs of the core quartz crystal, which is quite typical to the home of the Spirit Quartz. From a display point of view, I don't know if I managed to capture this nicely in the still pictures, but what I love about this, there's a projection of this almost central formation off the main ore. So so from that perspective, have a look at this. Quite exquisite, all the way from South Africa.